So today, we will learn about function parameter and argument. Think of parameter as placeholder in a function definition and argument as the actual value you pass into the function when calling it. Let's dive into an example. Here, we have a function called greet with a parameter named name. Now, when we call the greet function and pass in an argument like John, the name parameter inside the function will take on the value of John. When you check the browser, it displays the message "Hello John" in the console. Now, let's check them in action. In the previous session, we created a function that generates random number and logged them in console. If you look at the code, it generates random number from 1 to 20. This is a static value. But what if you want to create a dynamic one? In that case, we can add a parameter, upper for example. You can write any name, but for this example, I will use upper. You can then use this parameter inside the code. And finally, when you call the function, you can pass a value. It's called passing an argument. So let me add 200. Now, if you save the change and check the preview, you can see a random number between 1 and 200. Let me copy this console log and paste them 2 more times. Let me also update these values. If I check the preview, I can see 3 random numbers over there. The first one is in between 1 and 200. The second one is in between 1 and 2000. And the third one is in between 1 and 20,000. It is also possible to pass multiple arguments. In that case, we need to add multiple parameters. Let me remove all of this code and instead add a new function, add numbers. I will add 2 parameters over here, num1 and num2. Then in the result variable, I will add num1 plus num2. We can then return the result. Then in the console.log, call the function and pass 2 values as an argument. So I'll pass 10 and 20. So if we add 10 and 20, the result should be 30. Let me copy this console log 2 more times and update the values. Now if I save and check the preview, I can see the correct results. Great. We can pass even more arguments to a function, but it might become challenging to manage the code complexity, so it's essential to use them wisely. This is the end of this session. In the next session, we will learn the fourth topic, variable scope. Feel free to comment below if you have any questions. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel to get more videos in the future. Thank you and see you soon.